This is China's television broadcasting live from Lagos. I'm Cecilia Omogbe. Hello and welcome to Sports This Morning. First, the headlines. Is a new games record, 10.85 seconds, breaking the 12-year-old records of 10.91 seconds, which was actually set by Debbie Ferguson in Manchester 2002. What a blessed night for Blessing Okafor, winning the 100 meters gold medals. Well, definitely, it's still more medals for Team Nigeria on day 5 at the Commonwealth Games. First, it was Richard Okigbaze winning bronze in men's discus throw F42 and 44. Then table tennis followed suit, led by Segun Toriola, and of course weightlifting with Itohan Ebigwasele getting a silver medal in women's 69 kg. Nigeria's medals now definitely 10. Also on the program is the latest from LA Clippers, that is talking about the sale, and Shirley Donald is all smiles right now after a judge's ruled that the club can now be sold. Join us again for these and more after these highlights on how Nigeria claimed the bronze medal in table tennis.
It really is tense down there. One match point left for Nigeria. It's going to get the hurry up in a minute from the umpire. Toriola serving. Oh, that was a rushed return. And Nigeria have won the doubles. Well, Putraj makes the error. 11-9 in the fifth. Yes, one away now. 5 match points for Nigeria to claim the bronze. Shanta at the point of no return. He's done it! He's done it! And look at the Nigerian team! You'd think he just won the World Championship. It's a bronze medal for Nigeria. A massive turn-up in the 4 singles. Shanta beaten in 4.
He deserves that, doesn't he? What a performance from the 19-year-old.
A terrific teenager that has brought it home for Nigeria. You've got to turn around and say it was an inspired move from Nosir Rubello, the coach, maybe for different reasons, but it doesn't matter now. Nigeria women's team joining in as well with these celebrations. Fantastic for the Africans.
Well, you can definitely imagine the celebration there. At first we thought, okay, that was all, not knowing that the bigger one was coming in the night. Of course, you could imagine how they were celebrating, because for the first time since the last time we actually won a medal at the Commonwealth Games was long ago. We didn't really win it in 2010. That's talking about table tennis. So for them to be celebrating like that, it's all worth it. Bronze medal, but to them, it's almost like a gold medal. I have a guest in the house, Chinansia Iboye. Chinansia, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Cecilia. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great.
All right. Yeah, you talked about Team Nigeria, the male team actually doing that. You know, looking at it, sometimes you talk about games like this. It's not just about winning.
Yes.
It's about competing.
Definitely.
So you could tell from the way they were happy and the joy and everything. And I was impressed because the Indians are ranked quite high.
Yeah, very, very.
You know, so definitely I felt they had to celebrate. It wasn't an easy feat at all. And moving on, the singles start later today. So Segun Toriola, I remember in Manchester 2002 when he won the men's singles title.
Precisely.
And we haven't done that since in a long while. So let's see. Aaron Akwadri is playing well, Segun Toriola, and Monday. So
but that's another young teenager who's actually doing something spectacular.
You know, watching the games last year, I think in Lagos, the National Sports Festival.
Okay, exactly. And even the Lagos Classics, National
Lagos
Classics also.
So you could see that, we used to have a stronghold in table tennis.
Yes.
In Africa, we're ranked #1. Unfortunately, recently it's been Egypt now. Egypt have taken over the mantle from Nigeria. But I think from what I saw at the Classics and also from the All Africa Games, I think we shouldn't worry too much because lots of young guns coming up playing, and with what happened at Scotland, I think they will be motivated to do more. So hopefully it will be just a little time before we get back to our position as #1 in Africa, and maybe just get to challenge the Chinese. And
currently the champion in Africa is a Nigerian.
Yeah,
Haruna Quadri. So I think that's a great one. We'll start from there.
Definitely.
So the road is actually very, very clear and very, very big for you.
I remember when the Commonwealth Games will win all 7 gold medals in table tennis. I just hope we'll get back to those days.
All right. Okay, now the big one. Well, Blessing Okafor, of course, we'll be talking about her, but we just can't stop talking about her. When a talent's actually grown at home, homegrown talent right there in Sapele Delta State, of course, she was able to make it to the limelight. I remember in Olympics, London Games, 2012, and when she finished last, everyone felt, oh, she's gone, she's finished, she's tired, because she had to do long jump and 200 meters, of course, 100 meters. But this time around, Blessing Okafor, she's focusing on sprint. And of course, with that, we saw what happened yesterday, not just winning it last night, not just winning, in a very spectacular manner. Remember the last time I actually won a gold in the Commonwealth Games in 100 meters was in 1994. That was in Victoria, and that was by Mary Ali. Now, Blessing Okafor, a fantastic way for her to have done this.
Yeah, first of all, the time was superb. And something about athletics, some people might run might run very fast during the heat and everything. It's all about picking. Picking at the right time. So I think maybe that's what Blessing has gone to do. We saw at the Olympics, what she ran in the final wasn't as good as what she ran in the heats, semi-finals. So definitely, when it comes to athletics, picking at the right time is very important. So I think that's what Blessing and her coach, they've gone back to drawing board, they've done, and 10.85 new games record, fantastic. I thought she would win the gold, but
because you saw Campbell Brown, right?
No, I actually said she would win the gold. I've been saying that she would win the. I'm hoping for 4 gold medals for Blessing. Now talking about 100, 200, 4x1 relay, and also the long jump. But
yeah, she's the long jump.
I'm just getting ahead of myself, But apparently, what I saw yesterday, I was quite impressed. Blessing 10.85, superb. She was the only athlete on the track that ran a sub 11 second. So that alone shows you have the likes of Debbie Campbell Brown and the other Jamaican, Karen Stewart. Fortunately, the fastest woman in the world currently, that is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price. Fortunately for us, she's not running in the
She hasn't really been at her best.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Even if she was going to run, Blessing has sort of dominated. The #1 ranked 100 meters runner right now is the Tori Bori, the young American. So when she went, and
of course in 200 meters, Blessing is ranked
#1. Alison Felix is close by, but this is Commonwealth. There's no Alison Felix. There's no Tori Bori. So who will stop Blessing from doing a double or a triple? But the 4x1 we might be well have problems because
precisely
we saw 2 Jamaicans, second and third. The other Nigerian finished last. But it's all about timing and baton exchange.
That's it. Her timing was actually good. Her timing was going the 100 meters. Just that Blessing was just so fast. I mean, she was just ahead of the others, and because of that, well, maybe she's not really there yet, but I think in a 4x100 meters, silver, we can't rule out silver.
Yeah, we can't rule out silver. The English team quite good too. We saw them also in the final, 4th and 5th. So definitely, let's just see how it goes. But I have good hopes. Kudos to the Nigerian women. They've always been doing us proud when it comes to sporting events outside the country. So, and I don't know why we still put focus on the guys, because left to me, the women should go out and do everything.
Okay, talking about the men, of course, we actually had 3 men, getting to the semi-finals in the 100 meters, getting to the finals in the 100 meters. By the end of the day, getting to the semi-finals, what am I talking about? They got to the semi-finals, 3 men, of course, but 1 actually made it to the final, and that's one Mark Jerks. Now, just watch this race. We thought he was going to win it, but what really happened to Jerks?
Yeah, Mark Jerks is a young man. You know, apparently, the guy that won the Jamaican.
Is a young man.
Yeah, he is. By athletic standards, I think he's a young man because he's just getting into, you know, running for Nigeria. This is, I think, his first major. This is his first major meet. Don't worry. Justin Gatlin is currently at his peak right now. Justin Gatlin, you know, so I think it's all about development. If he keeps doing this, most of the athletes we took for the Commonwealth Games, you know, the naturalized Nigerians, the Americans. I think, you know, just give them a little bit of time. I think they would get to do well. Mark Jacks, I'm looking forward to seeing him, you know, in another 1-2 years, and I know he will get better than this. He will better his current time. So I'm not that disappointed.
Finishing 5th. Well, I think maybe like you said, the men should just stop going for competition.
Yeah, of course you say that.
But then you really can't really say that. Of course, if maybe he had just put in a little effort, I think he would have at least been in the podium. Okay, from the 100 meters now for men, straight to weightlifting, of course. And this is still all about the women. We're talking about Itoha, you know, Ebesilegbe, who actually won silver in 69 kg weightlifting event. That's another huge one for her.
Yeah, like I said, the Nigerian women doing us proud. Proud to Blessing, you know, and the guy that won the shot with the discus that took bronze medal. You know, it was just all our medals had come from weightlifting. You know, our lifters have been superb. You know, and I'm kind of impressed. I expected this, you know. It's just that unfortunately the weightlifting they sort of changed the rules. You know, back in the day, the weightlifting used to have 3 gold medals for one competition: the clean and jerk, the snatch, and the total. You know, if it was still our medal count would have gotten higher. But apparently the women are doing very well at Nigeria. Kudos to them. Kudos to the weightlifting federation. They've been doing things their own way. You know, we know how everything is focused on football. But if you are doing any other sports and you come out and you make the country proud, I think I'll give you big kudos. And the women, definitely big kudos to them. I just hope that when they get back into the country, they will be appreciated because they've actually been doing us proud.
Of course, with that good medal, if you had seen the celebration, well, I think we'll keep that. We'll actually get that visual celebrations from Anytime Sudan, of course, Governor of Delta State, and even Solomon Ogba. It was huge. It was as if the Nigerians actually won the World Cup. That was how it was. Something like that, very close. And of course, also have the women in the 400 meters. Folashade Abugon, she is the only one in the finals of 400 meters.
Yeah, the 400 meters was where I was sort of disappointed. You know, because
you expect Regina George, right?
Regina George, especially, I was expecting her to do something because we've always had quite a stronghold in 400 meters. Fadila Tugunkoya, Fatima Yusuf, you know, Kachari Tukbar and the rest of them. But you know, we had a whole. I had high hopes for the 400 meters team, but even the woman that got into the final, she barely made it. She barely made it, you know. But Regina George was my biggest disappointment. But like I said, maybe conditioning, you know, when everything happened, it still boils down to training and conditioning.
That's
so,
it.
Like I said, maybe she just didn't condition and she didn't peak at the right time. And unfortunately, it's the Commonwealth, you know, one strike and you're out.
Yeah,
so she's not going to race in the final.
At least we still have one girl in the finals. Hopefully, well, podium finish. At least podium, you definitely get one medal, bronze or silver. But good, I think Mucho she's just too at the top of her very best to let it slide. Okay, we'll talk about another one, also athletics. This is about the T42 and of course T44 discus throw, where you have Roberts, of course, actually winning. Richard Okigbaze actually winning a bronze medal in men's discus through F42 and 44. A huge one for him. At least we have one of our own actually getting a medal in this event.
Steadies himself, throws the crutch away, and then he's ready for attempt number 4.
Can he improve? 39 metres and 38 today.
Good effort.
It's going to be close, isn't it? He's getting consistently now just below 40 metres, getting himself into a nice vein of form. We saw such wonderful athletic displays in those London Paralympic Games from amputees in high jump, long jump, phenomenal feats of athleticism. 38 metres and 98.
Likes his basketball as well, plays disability basketball.
The excitement towards the top 3 and 4 potential medalists.
Well, okay, let's not cut back. I said we were going to bring the highlights, of course, how she actually won it. Let's just enjoy this. And of course, you also get to see the medals table. And of course, that's how we'll end the segment on the Commonwealth Games.